fucking building.
Welcome to Str8 Shoot'N, y'all.
What up? What up?
Hey, look, I would be like, who is you, man? Oh, yeah.
You can't. I still can't hear shit.
Oh, you still can't hear nothing?
Damn.
We can hear you. Like, hey, look.
We can hear you.
Anyway, what up, though? Welcome to the Str8 Shoot'N podcast.
Who is you, dog?
I am Dre.
John Q in this bitch. What up?
Frank G.
This your girl Keys.
And lovely Lena.
All right. All right. Gotta plug it in. Plug it in. Plug it in. Plug it in.
We got a full house in the building tonight.
As usual.
We got guest Brian. My bad. I'm throwing a little
Wilbert.
Brian Wilbert in the building. We gonna get to his interview in a little bit.
Hi, Brian.
What up, though?
What's
Yeah,
going on?
right?
Oh, yeah, what up, though?
All right.
And we also welcoming back special co-host Jay Judo.
What up,
Hey,
though?
girl.
What up, though?
Welcome back.
On the bitch.
Period.
What's
Yeah,
up, y'all?
yeah.
What's up, Str8?
So we about to hop into our weekends in 1 second after we do sponsors. So we just gonna talk and say it, I guess. This episode of the Str8 Shoot'N podcast is sponsored by Str8 Fashion. You can find Str8 at 3031 West Grand Boulevard, Detroit, Michigan, Suite 180. Come check us out. If you're looking for some high-end tees, high-end women's fashion, men's fashion, we got y'all on deck. Come check us out. And listen, for the next couple weeks, every Wednesday and every Saturday, if you come into Str8 and mention the Str8 Shoot'N podcast, you'll get 20% off anything in the store. So make sure y'all know this Wednesday and Saturday. And we also sponsored by...
Oh, that would be me. Gym Animal Muscle Gang Fitness. So LLC, I'm sorry. So if you're looking for personal training, one-on-one training, group training, you're looking for weight loss products to help you lose some weight, detoxing products, protein, so forth and stuff like that. Also, workout apparel. Holla at me at gamg.shop and also gamg.firstfitness.com. And I can also be reached on Instagram on Gym Animal Muscle Gang Fitness. So holla at me, you know what I'm saying? I've also, been having a special discount for about 15% on certain selected items on a couple of sites. So just checking me out, you know what I'm saying? As far as, like I said, you want your ass whooped, you need something to make you shit, you know what I'm saying? Want to lose some weight?
I don't know why my mind went clean to the gutter when I heard you want your ass, huh?
Yeah, you
My ear said, huh?
Yeah, you want your ass whooped? She
I
said,
thought you was going to say, do you want your ass licked?
That's what she heard. That's what she heard.
wow, you know what?
You clearly saying what you said. That's what her mind took that shit.
That's fucked up.
I was about to say that.
Oh, nasty bastard. No. And then we are also sponsored by All Problems Eliminated. This is a home restoration and home repair company. So if you're looking for any kind of work done to your house, as far as painting, new floors, new cabinets, anything like that, plumbing and so forth, give my brother a call, Teron. His phone number he can be reached is area code 269-448-3508. And then you can check out his before and after pictures on Instagram under ape.tl. All right. And then we are also sponsored by
Premium Haul Logistics. We are still currently looking for CDL drivers. If you're interested in driving for my company, you can always hit me up at Amber Kia, AMBERKEYA 85 at gmail.com. Must at least have 2 years experience, but if you have under 2 years, I'm definitely willing to work with you if you are serious. So make sure you hit me up.
All right.
And y'all know what it is.
Fresh ball spray.
4th of July weekend coming up. Hey, it's
Y'all
gonna be
gonna
90.
be high.
all weekend. You gonna sweat,
Be the mist.
but keep them nuts fresh.
You need to be
Balls fresh.
fresh ball spray.
Spearmint, peppermint, fresh balls
All
fresh.
flavors.
When you at the drive-in,
She up in here singing a whole ass Negro hymn and shit. Like, she up in church and shit.
I said,
she like,
I said that ball spray fresh.
and next week,
From the makers of fresh ball spray, fresh titty spray.
If your bosoms are getting wet,
we don't want them sweaty areolas, so keep them titties fresh.
fresh
Titty balls fresh.
We gotta come up with a jingle for that.
Yeah, we do. We, we definitely have to have keys and shit in the motherfucker. Hey, with the church shit going on.
Right. With robes and shit.
You know what I mean?
We all be in the background
Right.
with choir and shit.
You know what I
robes
mean?
on.
yes,
Giving
Lord.
testimonies and shit. You know what
Lord
I'm saying?
said, made that
Right.
fresh
You know
ball
what I
fresh
mean?
spray.
It's a sin to
Come into church with your balls funky.
say unfresh
Know your
balls and
titties.
titties. It's a sin.
Hey, this off topic, but y'all ever seen somebody get the Holy Ghost?
Man. Fuck around and fall out and slap the shit out somebody else and shit.
They ass probably need fresh
Goddamn,
titty spray
Sister
after
Betty.
all that damn work.
Man, I remember I seen this lady she got the Holy Ghost and her wig came off. She gonna slide it back on real quick. How you manage to slide the wig back on if you
And
had
that
a
shit
Holy
came
Ghost?
and went. You know what I'm saying? And that shit came
knew to
and
go
then
that
she was
way
like,
and
oh,
Put that shit back on.
Right.
Go
You know what I
say, put
mean?
that shit back on.
Right.
You know what I mean? For real.
All right, so look, we about to hop into shot of the day.
I'm gonna leave that one alone. I don't mess with Jesus.
Man.
The shot of the day
It's
is
my twins' birthday. Happy birthday to Emma and Ethan.
All right. Happy birthday.
Happy
My
birthday to
twins,
Jay.
they just turned
There you go,
10 years
there you
old.
go. All right,
Happy
birthday.
birthday, babies. My babies are 10. They double digits.
All right.
happy birthday, happy birthday.
Birthday, y'all.
So look, we about
They
to
want
hop into
dirty.
You say dirty.
dirty. We about to get into the shooting the shit segment, and you know that's every time we talk about some crazy shit that's unbelievable. We gonna hop into it right now.
We done skipped the weekend.
We did we?
Did I
No,
did
we
I
didn't do
miss
the
the memo?
weekend.
You know
Yeah,
what?
we did.
Did skip the
Dre,
week.
you don't want to hear about our weekend?
Yeah.
He don't give a
That's what you
fuck.
said.
Well, I
He
tell
said,
you what.
fuck y'all weekend. That's what he said.
We'll get to shooting the shit after the weekend. So let's
Okay.
take it over. I guess this time because I ain't do shit, so it didn't matter.
See?
Wow.
See?
So because you didn't do anything.
Then you want to
He was
skip
like,
over
fuck
our
y'all
shit.
weekend because he ain't do shit.
She did some shit this weekend.
Like, fuck y'all.
You see, that's how you do. You know what I'm saying?
She did some shit this
Well,
weekend.
Right.
Lena want to tell about her weekend.
I
All
know.
I'm saying is, I want the platform to say whatever I want to say.
Well, go ahead.
Yeah,
Pop it
you
up
go
there.
first. Hey, look, we gonna go this
You
way.
didn't have a good weekend.
Yeah.
You didn't do anything. You don't want me to talk about it. Okay. Well, I'll talk about mine.
All right, well, go ahead. Go ahead.
Ladies first. I went to a Korean barbecue. Took my daughter. We had a great time. We had a lot of food, actually, like probably too much. And then we ordered this dish, and it was so spicy.
Oh, what was it?
And we were both like, "Not it." Mm-mm.
Did y'all end up eating it?
No, we didn't. It
I
actually
would've
sat in the refrigerator.
tore it
And
Shit. I
no,
love some
and you know what?
spicy.
My
Me too.
daughter, she's the one that eats hot Cheetos, Takis.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, everything you could think of that's hot, she eats it. And so for her not to eat it and say it was too spicy, that was.
Oh, yeah. I don't like too spicy. Like, so
Yeah.
spicy your shit go numb. Yeah.
Yeah, when your motherfucking mouth, you got to do this.
Yeah. It's a no.
Yeah, and all
You can't
that
even
kind of
enjoy the
shit.
food.
It's definitely a no for me. Because,
Yeah.
you know, I like my stomach when it's not talking to me. I like when it's quiet. So.
Yeah.
You said that motherfucker be like,
I mean, but jalapenos ain't
You
shit.
don't like
I
bubble
love
guts?
In comparison to that,
Right.
yeah, jalapenos wouldn't have been shit. In
Yeah.
comparison
That's
to
not
what
even
that
that
was.
hot.
It was too
Yeah.
hot.
Most of the time, you don't even, depending on what you eating, jalapenos.
I love jalapenos.
Shit,
I can eat them plain.
Yeah.
you say when
nothing.
that toilet become your best friend.
It don't bother my stomach either.
I just don't like. I like flavor. Like it could be spicy. It could be whatever. But it's how you put it together. Like I want to
Right,
taste the
right.
flavor. Like I don't want my mouth burning.
Yeah.
So I mean, other than that, it was a great weekend. Got some sunshine, hung out, and enjoyed my time. So
All right.
just enjoying the weather.
All right.
So, Saturday was the twins' birthday. Once again, happy birthday, Ethan and Emma.
All right,
And
all right.
Ethan and Emma turned 10. and a lot of money was spent.
I'm sure
I took them to CJ Barrymore. Let's start with why in the fuck are they so expensive? This is not Cedar Point.
It's a recession.
That shit's still open.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
said they all
I ain't
the
heard nothing about that.
I never knew about CJ Barrymore
Yeah,
because
it
we
was-
always just went to Cedar Point. So
Never?
I never knew about it up until recently.
I mean, I heard about it, but I ain't never been.
I ain't never been either.
Yeah, I took them
I ain't
there.
heard nothing
I
about
mean,
it.
it's nice, but it's really expensive. Like really, really expensive. But no, they had a good time though. Like, you know, we did have a good time. We had a good birthday. We did a part one, which was so I didn't throw a party this year because I normally throw parties, but we just took them to a lot of places.
Okay.
Bought them a lot of clothes and shit. So we did part one Saturday, and then we did part two Sunday. And then I would also like to say shout out to, I wouldn't even say shout out. I'm sending my condolences to the Smith family. I had a neighbor that was killed in broad daylight today. And right on the side of my house. So yeah,
Yeesh.
so that was pretty crazy. Police calling my phone like, yeah, you got a murder on your sidewalk, so we need to talk to you. But yeah, he was killed today.
Damn.
And I just want to say, y'all, stop underestimating people. Stop bullying people online. Stop talking shit on Facebook. I'm not justifying what happened, but I'm gonna tell y'all that people not playing, especially these younger boys, these younger kids, they don't have shit to lose. So just stop trying to put shit for clout because he got killed on live today. So yeah, stop trying to do shit for clout. Wow. So unfortunately, another life is gone. He's gone. He left his 5 kids behind, and the nigga that killed him left his 5 kids behind because now you about to do partly life in prison. Right. So yeah, condolences to the Smith family. All for nothing. All over Facebook words. This was all over Facebook. It wasn't over no drugs. It wasn't over no money. It wasn't over no bitch. It was all words. Okay.
Motherfuckers have all the smoke for the wrong motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Wrong motherfuckers.
I just wish y'all had that same energy on these white police officers that keep kicking y'all ass, but that's a whole nother story. But anyway, yeah. Other than that, good weekend.
Damn, I'm supposed to talk about my weekend after that?
Yeah, exactly.
I did some shit Keys says I never do. I spent some money.
Ooh, wait. How much you spend?
I bought a mini bike.
All right.
I bought a new sofa and a chair from Macy's.
For yourself or
Macy's.
for someone?
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
I bought the shit. It don't matter.
I wasn't ready. That caught me off guard.
So I'm guessing you ain't bad for nobody. You bought it for yourself. That don't count.
Shit.
But that's what's up, though.
I went and looked at a house, and I went to a skating party.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah, that was, man, look, don't buy a house.
Not right now.
They on some robbery type shit.
Yeah,
like,
not right now.
You want 250 and you ain't remodeled your shit at all?
Yeah. Yep.
Like you still got the
and
old...
they don't have to.
1960s,
That's how they feel.
right,
they feel like they don't have to.
Because they getting it. You got the old cabinets in there from the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
Not the Brady Bunch.
Not the wallpaper.
Not,
Yeah.
Not the wallpaper.
Like the steel paneling, you still got the paneling. So it's like they really getting over.
The beads hanging from the ceiling and shit like the 70s.
Yeah.
Galvanized pipes and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
What about you, Q? Oh, was you finished, Frank? I'm sorry.
No, I was done. Go ahead.
Oh, I thought you was going to say something about motherfucking steakhouse or something again.
Damn, steak sound good.
Man.
And you know what I'm gonna say?
You just gotta just add on something. What you gonna say?
I feel like it's gonna be some bullshit. But go ahead.
If you got a woman, don't send her nowhere hungry. That's all I'm about to say. We gonna move on.
This
to
nigga
Q.
just threw
We
shit.
gonna move on.
Shots been fired.
We gonna move on because if you coming to
I'm
me,
about to think about
Now
what
that's
you
some straight
said.
shooting
and
shit
I'm
for
gonna
your
get
ass.
if my woman says I'm hungry, that means I ain't doing my motherfucking job, and Keys will let me know right off the bat I ain't shit. Am I right?
Our call-in number is 248-240-2380. If you're trying to, redirect the shade.
Yes, redirect the shade. please.
Listen. Y'all want to send some food up here too? The number 240-2380.
Yeah.
What about you,
Send
Q?
it.
What about you? I was your week.
Not too much, man. I kind of chilled out and shit. Let me see what I do. I ain't do too much of nothing, man. Let me see. What was it? Saturday. did go out with a couple of friends and stuff with my wife and stuff like that for some couple game night. But other than that, man, I ain't been really doing too much of shit. You know what
Okay,
I'm
I
saying,
just want to stop and ask you. This is just random again because I'm a little high. Yes. Mm-hmm. How many times? I'm actually about to ask the whole room that know Q. How many times a day do y'all feel like Q say shit?
Oh, I say it a lot.
I like that word.
If you had to guess how many times he say shit a day, what would you say?
Probably like 50.
And what would you say, Jay?
Shit, probably about 200.
Oh, for sure.
He just said shit before
I'm
he
gonna be
answered.
honest.
But you know what though? I'll call a motherfucker a bitch in a minute.
I had noticed because I know so many people that do the same thing. So to me, it's regular. So I really haven't noticed.
You know what? Stop talking. Anyway.
See, this is what the fuck I'm talking
Hey,
about.
look. So look.
Everybody got that one.
Hey, look. Just for you. Hey, look. Hey, look.
cuss word.
How about
Everybody
this?
got that
How
one
about
cuss
this?
word.
Just for you, Keys. I did absolutely nothing. I went out and shit on.
You couldn't even help yourself.
I went out with some couples and we had game night. Hey, but you already said you ain't do shitty.
Right, we gonna skip you like Uno.
Right.
Okay, next.
See how she
not
is
even
mad,
like
though.
Yeah, you ain't do shit.
How she mad? How you look? I hang around. If you got Latino friends, they end all their sentences with "and shit."
Hey, before we move on to
Like that's like saying and you know.
I do
like,
want to make
when
another
people be
toast
always,
though.
and you
What's
know?
your toast?
To us, iHeart.
iHeartRadio. Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. We gotta do another shout out again for that one. Yeah.
Shout out to iHeart.
iHeart and
YouTube,
shit.
Facebook, iHeart,
iHeart and shit.
Spotify, Odyssey, and all the rest of these motherfuckers
We'll
coming.
be on everything in a second.
Oh yeah.
So Jay, how was your weekend?
My weekend was crazy. We were. I can't even get it out. Shit.
Rubbing off on you. Rubbing off. It's okay. Say I did
See,
shit.
she had to
Rubbing
get in
off.
for me.
It's rubbing off on me home and say I did shit. But no, we was working on a movie and shit. Shout and shit.
It's me, King.
We filming the movie and shit. Right now, shout out to Dennis Reed and Ryan. Shout out to Superstar PZ from ATL. He in Miami and shit too. Shout out to KDZ. We working on a movie with KDZ right now too. Right
That's
now,
what's
I'm working
up.
on 3 more films right
Okay.
now. So the bitch
Yeah.
been busting her ass, busting that bitch. But my shit ain't gonna be flat though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's
And
up.
today my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Why you didn't say
Birthday, right? You know what I mean?
It's her birthday and shit. Tell
My
stuff.
birthday and shit. I'm drinking and shit. I think I need some more drinks and shit. I think I need another drink and shit.
Right.
Drinks right there.
Brian, what you doing? Shit.
Man, and shit. No, I'm pretty much working, man. I've been selling fireworks at 2 different locations, so I worked on one.
Oh shit.
Shit.
Oh, so
You want to blow up some shit?
He got that good shit.
You gonna keep us up all night and shit.
You know what I mean?
Our fireworks selling because I went past a place today. It's buy one get 5 free and shit. So
Damn.
I'm like, damn.
Damn.
Like, are y'all selling the shit?
That was
Yeah, that's probably why we not. No, it's something going on every day. It's a little slow, but it's gonna pick up around the first, I believe. You know,
They gonna
we
get
do
that
every
now.
year.
I feel like gas prices so high. I don't feel like motherfuckers want to spend that money and shit to burn it. Ooh.
Let me tell
Hey,
you
they already
something.
burning that bread,
Right.
burning that gas
I
tank.
never cared about gas up until now. Gas never bothered me. I've never been one of those people, like if someone asks for a ride, I never be like, well, you got to give me gas money. I've never been petty about gas up until
Now
now.
you like,
No.
shit.
And don't you dare try to throw me no 20 ball because that ain't doing shit.
Gas is $5.83 by where the fuck I live.
Yeah.
Like
Damn.
it's
That shit
crazy.
Yeah, that's
I know.
Supposed to
Don't
be
ask me to
$8 by
pick
the
you
end of the
up.
year.
I'm about to give me a bike, one of them fat ass tires on. Y'all know them bikes. White people be riding and shit in the
Yeah,
park with
I
the
got
fat
a
ass
bike.
tires. They
At
like be
this
strong
point,
as
we need
hell.
to all find an alternate.
I just bought me a bike, so I already know.
Shit, don't ask me to pick you up. You better
It's
meet
not going.
me. Or we gonna date virtual. That's how it's going down.
No,
You just had to go there.
you gotta get the bike with the little car thing connected to it so your bitch can get in the thing. That's a date.
Tyler's. That's what it is. Tyler's.
Get her as a buzz ball and put me in the fucking side of
She
the fight.
said, so my bitch. Now, if I would have said that, Keys would have had a fit. This what the fuck I'm talking about. Shit.
I just knew. I seen it.
Right.
All right, y'all. We gotta move the fuck on now. So look, now we about to get into shooting the shit.
It's time to shoot the shit. The Straight Shootin' Podcast.
So today's shooting this shit story, I thought it was a recent story because of everybody been talking about it recently, but this actually happened January of last year. The story is this lady, she caught her husband. She saw some naked pictures of another woman on his phone, and she stabbed him 38 times. But that's not the unbelievable part.
What happened?
The motherfucking pictures was of her when she was younger.
When she was
skinny.
When she was thinner and younger. That's crazy.
Yeah, so it says authorities from the municipality of Cajun, I think it was in Mexico or something, reported that a suspect identified only as Lenora N was arrested for wounding her husband Juan N with a knife after finding several photos in his cell phone. The husband, who managed to take the knife from her, explained that the photos were them back when they were in their youthful and slim. Juan had apparently convinced his wife that he had digitized the old snapshots into his cell phone.
Man.
So she just went into a fit of rage. It was like, fuck this. And I didn't recognize it was her in the fucking picture.
It was Mexico, because only a Mexican can stab you 38 times. You know what I'm saying?
Was that one of your cousins?
Yeah, that was like, what about once or twice? 38 motherfucking times?
Yeah.
You gotta go clean the knife off and come back and shit. Like, God, dog,
That motherfucker
38.
meant that shit.
The minute for real.
So,
Nah, he probably
meant that
did some
shit.
other shit too, and she just lost it.
no,
She had a mental problem.
she had to, because look, it was actually photos of them having sex. So it was him and her.
And she didn't forgot that shit.
And she done forgot.
Man.
So one of two things: either she's getting dementia, or she don't remember, or she don't remember that shit wasn't working.
I don't know if she was necessarily at that age level for dementia, but I could be wrong because people
And
get
she
an
was
early
little,
onset
she was a little older. She was a little older.
Yes.
Menopause, dementia mixed
Something.
with medical marijuana.
It was some different shit. She was off cocaine or something.
Yeah, cocaina.
Oh my God. I mean, my thing
Yeah,
is,
38
I'm
times.
just like,
You ain't
why
gonna
don't
let me
you just leave?
explain?
Just leave.
So did she kill him?
No, he didn't die.
So
Damn, that's fucked up. You done got motherfucker poked 38 times. You ain't
and you ain't even
Thirty.
died.
that poke. The needle.
That's
No,
not. That's
that was a
motherfucker like
stab.
that Jack. That's that motherfucker got
I'm
shake
surprised he
shit.
didn't fight back.
Hey,
in
look, when
that
motherfucker gets
instant.
Right, he
stuck,
probably
when you
like-
get stabbed 38 times, that's like some prison shit. That's like some shank shit. That's what they call shit getting poked.
That's a lot of
He
damn
took-
stabs. That's a lot of time.
But my thing is, how did you get stabbed 38 times before you
I
was
would
able
have
to take
knocked
the
her
knife?
ass out.
Right.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
I don't
Run,
condone.
something.
I do not condone the men hit women, but I would have knocked
Yeah,
her
in that
ass out.
case.
In that case,
That nigga hands was
Hey,
getting
you better
stabbed.
stump her motherfucking ears together.
and stab her back.
Are they back together?
That's probably stabbed the shit I heard out of my damn self.
Are they still
Especially,
together?
especially after she'd have told me what you stabbed me for, I'd have been like,
Man.
bitch.
This was you.
I turned to the Jason on her ass.
Wait a minute. Q just said he gonna stump her ears together.
Are they still?
Gutted my ass like a fucking fish. Hell yeah, shit.
Oh shit!
Like, what?
I bet you he
your
gonna
ears
cheat after
together.
that when he heal. He gonna go cheat.
He damn sure.
He
baby.
cheating after that, bitch.
He owe her ass one, bitch. I owe you about 38 cheeks.
I just
right
want to
now.
know, are they still together? Because
Right.
you know how you hear these stories about people doing psycho stuff to each other,
What
and
is
they
his
be
name?
fine and they be
Together.
back again, and you
They,
like,
they
Shit.
probably is,
She probably in jail though. You gotta think about it.
and he probably going to go see her.
Yeah.
right?
What's her name? Why?
She didn't mean it.
What's
She
her
did.
name?
She was just
Her
mad.
name was Lenora.
But
His
if
name
it's
was
in
Juan.
Mexico and he don't press charges, they ain't gonna press that.
Yeah, I
shit.
was gonna say.
That's
So
true.
he said
They ain't gonna
something
press that
contradicts
shit.
it.
He
I don't know.
probably going to see her like, hey, man,
I'm gonna tell you, people do crazy shit. My cousin, she stabbed her boyfriend in the neck,
Damn.
and
What
he's
your
still
cousin
with
do?
her ass.
Because he did some shit. That's why.
nuts.
He ain't do no shit. She was always violent.
That's
She was
nuts.
just,
If
she
he
was
stayed with her,
violent.
he did some shit.
Like, she would go from, that's why people ask me, who's the worst
Right.
women to date, black women or Latina women? I tell you, Latin women are the worst
Time
women to
out.
date.
Time out, Frank.
No.
You're talking about me.
No, I'm
Personally.
telling you.
I am mixed. Don't do that.
Black women go
So
from
you're
zero.
nuts. No, like, so you're nuts. No.
You said black women go from what?
0 to 100 in 10 seconds. Latin women go from 0 to 100 in 3 seconds.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
I dated a Puerto Rican chick.
NASCAR.
Let me tell you.
No, it's easy to go from 0 to 100 in 3 seconds with your ass.
No,
Frank.
it ain't.
So
No,
I
it ain't.
definitely
Sound
know.
That sounds
You
like some
did some shit to
NASCAR
piss them
murder
the fuck
shit.
off. Frank one of the people that throw rocks and high hands.
Oh, he broke the
You
thing.
done broke the shit.
How you break the thing when we on the air?
And shit.
Why we on the air?
You say, old cocky nigga. No. Hey, man.
Sorry
you
about
gotta stay your
that.
ass out
Sorry
the
about that one.
gym.
Hey, he could have been docked. He could have got shot for half hour. Could have got shot.
No, it's funny
You be
about
like, y'all seen that shit?
You know what's funny about that?
Oh,
How
shit.
y'all was talking shit like, I ain't sharing no camera. Look, now y'all.
Look, that was God.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah.
No, I say I wasn't sharing no microphone. I ain't saying no camera.
Well,
I
now
care
you
less
ain't got
about
no
the
camera, nigga.
Oh, yeah. He ain't got no camera. Well, you ain't get my microphone, nigga. No.
So look, y'all, we about to hop into
shit.
our interview with Mr. Brian
No.
Wilbur.
Brian
Not
probably
yet.
think we crazy as hell. How you
Oh,
like
no.
the show?
Dang, you're not gonna let me share my segment?
Nigga all over the place today. Hey, man.
I'm just skipping fucking segments and
Hey,
shit.
man, is you high?
I might
He
be. a
play
little
football.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains. No.
But no,
Giving
we
me NFL vibes.
Yeah.
Man.
we gotta let
Lovely Lena.
yes, life
We have a
with
new
Lena.
segment, y'all. It's
Yeah.
called Life with Lena. So, our
We don't have no
co-host-
intro for it yet though, so
No.
We can make some music.
Right, give her a beat.
Man, she done gave
I don't know if I like that one because that's like that freaking beat, and that's not what we on right now.
Give her that porno music.
You know what her music gonna be? It's gonna be doc shit.
Lovely Lena. Why ain't gotta be that?
Somebody turn on Bad Bunny. I respect somebody turn on Bad Bunny.
your intro music about to be
Get Doc in here to do his part. Yeah, bring him in here to do his part.
I'm freaky, baby.
Y'all so opposite of the concept. Which I'm trying to
I know she's Marmello vibe.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
So look, new segment, Life with Lena. Let's go.
Yes.
Give
So
her some
life-
birds.
Life with Lena is about travel, lessons, and experience. So over the weekend, I waited to share this last because I did want to talk about Sunday. So I actually had a friend that passed months ago. So I don't know if you guys heard about the situation at Prime and Proper. Remember when somebody got shot? There was an altercation.
It was all, yeah.
And I remember hearing about it, and it was crazy to me because I was like, I mean, it's Prime and Proper. Like, I feel like we all have been there. And it's not really a venue where there's usually any smoke or any altercations. And, actually, I've done some marketing with them specifically through that venue. And I heard about it, and I remember being at brunch. It was actually my friend Jay's birthday around this time. And I didn't never associate it with my friend Fred. And when somebody told me, I got a message on, I think it was like Instagram, my friend Marco. He's a real estate agent. He hit me up and he was like, hey, how you know him? And then I started talking to some of his people because I hung out with him a few times. And when I mean he's cool as a fan, I mean like, what happened? And I can't really go into details as far as what was shared to me, but and even then I still don't get it. But it was just like, you know how you meet people and you can know them for like a couple months and they just instill so much in you and you just have like really deep conversations and they just teach you stuff and you're like, wow, I never looked at it like that, or oh, I never thought of that. But the lesson from that is like, we have one life, right? And we don't know when our time is up. And we don't know what we're giving to people. So the best thing you do is always prepare yourself to be the best version of you, no matter what that version looks like, right? And so just the amount of love that was in the room and the energy when I was there, like it just wasn't sad. And you know how you'll go to funerals and people like they really mourn.
Yeah.
But then there's other funerals you've been to and people are like happy, they're
yeah.
joyful. That person lived to their potential, whatever it was that they were assigned to do when they were here. And I just feel like even I only knew him for a few months. I can't claim I knew him any longer than that. But then there's people that had known him for 20. I had people coming up to me like 30 years. It was crazy numbers, right? Mm-hmm. So standing in that room and just being able to be like, man, I've been him for months. But like I learned a lot from him. But it said a lot. It said a lot. There was a lot of people just in that room, and they were just super receptive about just giving love back because that's what he gave. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's so serious and it's real what you give to other people and then what they're capable of giving in return because of what you gave them. But it was just one of those things. It was crazy, and it was like, wow. Like I never would have thought on the news or what I was hearing was about him because, I mean, like, I just don't. I just wouldn't have placed him in that situation, but it was sad. Yeah. So he did a lot of different things in the community. So shout out to all the people that know him, and you know, had a really close relationship with them because he seemed like a great person, and it did hurt my heart because his mom has some medical conditions, and he left her behind. And you know, when you have family, you're willing to take care of them despite your job or your obligations. You know, he expressed that to me, and his mom was really important to him. So. Got nothing but love for a friend that, you know, was about his family. So it was just sad. So that's just a lesson. The lesson is the time that you have with the people that you love, you just have to pour into them.
Make the best of
it. And just love on them. And always work on yourself.
That's 1,000.
So you're transposing the right energy or projecting the right energy onto people. So man, such a good like get together, but sad. So
All right.
Unfortunate. Yeah.
But we gonna get into some more happy highlights though, because we always celebrate.
But no, that's real though and shit. Everybody should be celebrating the shit, the people that they love and shit, and that's, you know, bringing out the best of them.
Give them their flowers while they're
here. Here, you know what I'm saying? Don't give me no don't give me no stinking ass shit while I'm dead and shit. I can't smell that shit. No.
Yeah, stop giving motherfuckers sliders, you know, from White Castles and giving them flowers.
Sliders, right?
Do they need to come from Sadie Sliders or something? Like where they gotta come from?
Hey, listen, they gonna be some sliders. That's what I was about to say. Some Sadie.
Because that man didn't bring us our food.
I have not tried it yet.
Yeah.
You never asked
when we were at that event. Okay. My bad. Me and her had that sidebar conversation. We were supposed to have some.
Yeah, y'all kept talking about that shit the whole time we was at the damn.
You know what?
Because he lied to us.
Filmmaker Awards.
Right.
Damn, let's get.
We were hurt when it comes to food, and if you promise us food and it doesn't come, that's hurtful.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Women and y'all food, y'all be cracking me up. Y'all get serious as hell about that shit.
Mad, legit mad.
Yes, that brunch. Don't play with our brunch.
I deal with it on a daily basis.
Right.
That thin crust pizza.
All right.
Right.
So now we about to go ahead and get into the interview with our special guest, Brian Wilbur.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, you know wait. Hey, look,
he needs an introduction.
You about to give me some music? I knew it.
But hey, look.
So listen, this is how it go. From across the world to the city of Detroit, the owner of Stone Jungle Apparel.
Stone.
Let's welcome Mr. Brian Wilbur.
Hey, that's the best introduction I might have ever had.
There we go. Shit. Welcome to Str8 Shoot'N.
What's going on, y'all?
What's going on,
What
man?
up, though?
Man, I gotta say, this is some fun right here, man. Y'all having a blast. Y'all, hey, I love it. The energy in here. You know what I'm saying? I love it.
That's what's up, man. So explain a little bit, about yourself, man, and what you got going on.
Man, I been doing this clothing line for about 5 years now. It's going good. And even in the pandemic, it went great. I survived. A lot of people didn't, but, I now recently got into some acting and some modeling, and next venture is going off into managing.
Okay.
And y'all heard me say I'm selling fireworks, so the fourth here. That's the number one thing.
Definitely got to hit you up.
Yeah, so if this motherfucking crazy ass neighbor of mine and shit be on some bullshit, I'm definitely gonna cop a bunch of shit from you. I'm gonna aim that shit straight at that crib
and blow that shit up.
Yeah.
So how long you say you had your apparel?
5 years.
Okay. All right, so that's about 2017.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Congratulations, man.
Appreciate it.
All right.
No, not to dig too much of your personal. You ain't got to answer them. They don't feel like it.
Uh-oh.
I know. Me and you were just on a podcast together a couple weeks ago, and you mentioned that you did a stint in prison for a second.
Oh yeah. I did 8 years in prison.
Okay.
And that's where I believe my business mindset come from is the streets.
Okay.
And from in there, it taught me a lot, and I'm grateful for it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people had like a chip on their shoulder about going to prison, but it really grew me up and turned me into the man that I am.
Okay.
It advanced me a lot, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what's up.
All right. So you said that you're also saying acting. What have you acted in so far?
Well, if you heard me correctly, just started.
Okay.
But the crazy thing is I got 2 starring roles coming up.
Okay.
Both of them are with Tragan Kier Studios and Rockstar Visuals.
Okay.
So I'm playing a NFL quarterback and one.
It was football.
See, this she said it. She called it. She called it.
Yeah, he said NFL quarterback.
Yeah,
All right.
you know,
Meal football.
that's in one. That's called Love of Fate 3. And the other one, I can't get a name out yet, but we are going to start filming that within the next month.
Okay.
So I can't get that one away, but I'm also playing a starring role in that, too.
Oh, shit. Good shit, man. All right.
See, you better than me because when I'm working on a project, I don't even drop names until it's like complete. Like I
Right.
Like if I'm still working on something actively, I'm like, nah, just know I'm working, but you know,
Yeah.
I can't say the name until we actually drop whatever it is. So
Okay.
you better than me because I'm not giving you no hints.
Right.
You supposed
So how is your experience going so far with the ones that you had, you know?
With the acting?
Yeah.
It's going good. I kind of surprised myself. I did real well, I believe, in Love of Fate 3. And it's okay if I say the name of that one because it's already a
Nah, I
trilogy.
get it.
Yeah.
Part
yeah.
1 and
You
2
allowed
already
to, that's
out.
my
You
thing.
know?
Okay.
So, but no, I feel like I impressed myself.
Okay.
So it's going real good. I am going to take maybe some classes to get a little bit better.
Okay.
But I think, like I said, it's going well.
So what is probably the most challenging part that you done found within yourself on acting?
I haven't really found a challenging part. I don't want to sound
No.
too cocky, but
Okay.
I haven't.
So like you got your lines,
Taurus.
you got your lines
I
and
can remember my lines
Okay,
good.
okay,
You know,
okay.
I know not to look at the camera. Not to say that it's easy because it's not.
Okay.
But it's just like in one, I had a quick little part in, and I had to play a drug dealer. So it's like,
okay.
I got a question.
Okay.
Now, hypothetically speaking, don't take offense to this.
uh-oh.
Here goes.
If you got offered to do a role and they're paying top dollar,
No, because I know what you're going to go
I already
Go
know what you
ahead.
about to say.
what was I about to say?
Something gay.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna wear no dress or do no.
I ain't going to do none of that. Ain't going to.
I got
Clap that shit
Ain't
up.
gonna how much money? What's going on? It ain't
He just immediately no. I'm
I
not
already
doing
knew
that.
it was
I'm like, I didn't even know where you were going to be honest. I was like,
That's what you call that.
I know your mind state. That's
That's what you call the African no.
I said no.
That's one of the cute questions.
I say
You know what I mean?
no.
Right.
That is a cute question.
Yeah, that's a cute question.
People ask that shit. So you say you about to think about getting in management too? Managing what? Like
Well, maybe some artists, like some rap artists and stuff.
Okay.
Maybe
Okay,
like
music
3 of them already asked me. So I'm like, I'll try it out, see what happens, see where it take me. And I got confidence in anything that I usually do. So
okay.
Do them a 30-day trial because artists is work, and I'm an artist, and artists is work. Like I don't
Well,
have a manager.
I've
I've been
heard
a-
some stuff.
I've been around music for years. So even Doc could tell you know what I'm saying? I've been around him since I was 9 years old. So my brother bought a studio, I believe, in like 87.
Okay.
So I got experience with it.
Yeah.
It's just the
Okay.
person you're dealing with. That's all.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Make
They
sure you
like
check out
that,
Detroit
they
Dreams movie too.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Al New.
Yeah.
So my question
Shout out.
is, see,
Shout out,
like,
Al.
how do you find balancing? Because it sounds like you got your hands in so many different things.
That's the hard part. That's what I'm trying to do now, trying to like balance time out, because that's the most difficult thing. Like you said, we only get one life and we only get 24 hours in a day. So I try to keep a good schedule, try to start using my calendar more, because it is a lot. So I have my hands in like 4 different businesses before I even get off into that stuff. So
Yeah.
You heard that, Keys? Use that calendar.
You gotta take care.
Don't you dare come for me, goddammit. Yo,
He said even put your food run on the calendar.
So,
yeah.
so with your clothing line, Stone Jungle Apparel,
yes.
do you design your own, like your logos and everything? And can you
Everything.
explain like the process of that?
Man, everything from beginning to end is handled by me. So I even the logo, I drew it up myself in ink pen.
Okay.
And at first it had like the Renaissance Center or some buildings behind it, and I took that away because I wanted to expand it
Right.
and make it, wearable for everybody instead of
Yeah.
just being stagnated or only in this little circle of Detroit. Even though I love my city, I want everybody to be able to wear it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But from printing or sewing or anything, shipping, everything is all me. And people be surprised when they call in and I'm answering the phone. Hey, thank you for calling Stone Jungle. They like, is this Brian? Yeah, this me. Oh, you answer?
Right.
Yeah. They like, hey, that's crazy. Man, I'll be like, what's up? How can I help you? What you need?
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right. So one-stop shop.
Black
One-stop
businesses
shop.
on the
All right.
rise.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
So what would you say? Because we actually recently just did a project together too. So as you can see, got to represent. I wouldn't have came in here with anything different on.
So definitely explain what you have on and
Yes, because
so
it's
forth.
cute as
Yeah.
Ladies
fuck.
crop top neon with the little bucket hat. The bucket hat's very important, ladies, because it is hot. So for me today, I'm just kind of like, I'm not trying to do my hair too. So that's a part of it.
Yeah, it's really
All
cute.
right.
I like
So
it.
that definitely helps on those lazy days. But for sure, like it puts the outfit together. So it's that
Yeah.
time of the year. So
Okay.
so my question is, what would you say your toughest project was, like when it comes to your brand?
The one you wearing.
All right,
That
you
was
wanna
hard.
elaborate?
That was real hard to put together because there's so many different lines and so many different colors. And the machine that I have is hard to work to make that happen. So
Okay.
that's definitely the
So
most
this
difficult.
makes me feel exclusive.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is exclusive. It's not even out yet.
Got it.
That
Okay.
hat or that shirt, not even out yet.
Look, you get to broadcast it live on straight.
I know y'all seen it first right here.
First time.
So you
And I
better
do
make
like
sure.
it.
Hey, look. So you better make sure them pictures come. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
There you go.
Absolutely.
All right.
So next question, last one, because I'm gonna let everybody take their turn.
Oh no, go ahead.
Do you feel like at some point, as far as with your children, what are you looking as far as like generational, like with your business or your brand, or like what does that look like for you when you're thinking about your family?
Definitely generational wealth. I see a vision of Stone Jungle taking my kids and their kids and everybody else's behind them to the next level, or giving them at least a business mind state moving forward. I learned from my older brother how to deal in business. He has so many businesses for me to watch him grow, because our father wasn't around, so he was like the father figure watching him. You know what I'm saying? And he, like I said, he had a studio, he got a construction company, he had a limousine service, everything. He done did it all.
Yeah. So yep.
Yeah, and he worked hard, but it was him by himself as the oldest. So now I look at it as he didn't have his kids to pass it down to, so I'm looking forward to passing all of that down to my kids.
No, that's
I'm hoping
That's
for a
what's
contract
up. I
from
love to hear
somebody,
it.
Macy's or somebody.
Yeah.
How many children do you have?
2,
What's the ages?
17 and 9.
Oh, okay.
okay.
That's what's up.
All right.
40.
You 40? Oh, really? You look so young for your age.
Thank you.
He straight line. No, I'm playing.
Man.
1982.
Okay. You must eat healthy.
I do.
Okay.
You partially vegan or you all vegan?
Almost vegan.
Almost.
So
Hey, that count for something, for sure.
So I seen you on like what is it, like Channel 7 or so forth, right? So I know you was on there. Can you explain to some of the people, whatever, as far as celebrities or whatever that you done came across that's rocking your brand?
Oh man, the list goes on. It's like Lil Boosie, Van Lathan, and even here Stretch Money, Tough Tone, 42 Cheese. It's Bodie
Okay.
James. There's so many people.
Oh,
man.
yeah. You got people
I appreciate it.
representing.
Yeah, that's
Right.
So
Oh, you really got
gotta get
people
Bodie
wearing your
up in
stuff.
here,
You gotta
yeah.
get Jay Judo something.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
And you didn't bring me anything. You didn't bring no food or no gear. We
You been
We
on
got a
everybody
whole
about this
problem.
food. Look, we
Yeah.
gonna just chip in and
And
get
buy
us
me
some
something
food.
to
Yeah,
eat.
yeah. I'm gonna make the run.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
God,
So being in fashion and stuff myself in the city, what's the biggest challenge you find in doing that?
And trying to make it, you mean, in the city?
Yeah. Well, not just so much the city, just period, just in the fashion industry.
Trying to get people to appreciate your brand.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't appreciate the work you put in.
Yeah.
I want to lowball you and shit.
Want to lowball
Yeah.
you, but they come to buy something and they got on everything that something said got to offer. and it's
Everything
like-
that they don't want them to wear, by the
Exactly.
way.
So it's
but
like-
you want to question my price.
Right.
And my product.
Come on, man. I got a good price. I got a good product. And I
Hey,
went
look,
all the
like,
way
yeah.
out for it. You know what I'm saying? It got a tag on it. It got a price
And
on
I'm
it.
a black man, so support me.
Support me. for
Yeah.
sure.
And the more and more black businesses we support in the city,
We can keep the dollar in the circle. We can keep our dollar never stay. Our dollar goes through our circle one time and immediately goes out. So we can keep the dollar in the
spend that
circle.
shit on the Birkin bag.
Everything
like,
but
I'm not even a
us.
purse type of bitch. If a nigga buy me a purse, it's over. Nigga, give me that cheese, nigga. I don't want to.
Yeah, I'd rather take the money.
Over.
Fuck a bag. It depreciates as soon as you get it. Give me the goddamn money so I can invest it.
Grateful bitch. Yes, I am, because I don't want no fucking purse.
So all the items that you are putting your logo on right now, what are they? Like, just, I see the bucket hat, I see the baseball cap, shirts. You got hoodies and so forth.
Everything. Hoodies, t-shirts, hats, crop tops, dresses, everything. I'm working on socks and actually boxer briefs right now.
Okay.
You do some thigh-high socks, the ones that come all the way to the thigh for the girls that got thick thighs.
I do that too.
Not the ones that roll down.
Yeah,
either.
not the ones that roll
They
down.
ain't gonna roll
that
down.
stay
He needs to
up.
have that elastic band in the inside.
I don't know if y'all
Please
heard
be
me
very
say
specific.
quality
You know it.
already.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Quality.
I
See,
want
y'all
my
gotta
stuff
appreciate.
special made. I want my stuff
Right,
all
right.
the way to my thigh.
The big docker.
All right.
And I need the little tank top with the little
Like the
little
compression.
booty shorts.
Oh, you should do some lingerie too with that
Ooh.
tiger right on the little vagina part.
Yeah.
Start doing stuff like
Make
that.
it say wow.
You said that
Make it open up like the
shit.
light.
Hold on, Kings, hold on.
What?
Not for you. You probably want the tiger and shit on the back parts because you always talk about some ass and shit.
I'm just saying y'all be doing that. So the
No,
itches
no,
be
no.
y'all.
Hey, look.
Yeah, make it open in the back.
She said make it say raw.
Yeah.
That's what y'all did. Forget everything else. I forgot what we was talking about.
Yeah.
For real, that'd be sexy though. For real. Like what she
Round.
said, with the open in the middle, so we could get easy access,
Yeah.
and then a lion head on the front, and then say.
You know that's a good idea.
Well, go ahead and design it. I got you with the center. Go ahead, design it up. Let's go.
Oh shit. Yeah.
So you do any like collabs with any other type of fashion brands too in the city?
Not yet, but I will. I mean, the only thing I collabed on is like pop-up shops and stuff like that, and maybe some fashion shows. But I do, and I will. I want to.
Yeah, I want to talk to you about something once he done.
Okay,
once
let's
we
do
done.
it.
Have you heard of William?
I got something going on.
You should link with William Palmer. Y'all should do something in collaboration. That'd be dope. I would definitely wear that too.
Yep. Shout out to Quandale.
Yes, yes.
That's his name.
All right. That's what's up.
You got any questions?
Man, and
Frank has been quiet. I think we're all looking at Frank because Frank
What's
is
up,
like,
Frank?
Frank, what's going on?
I'm over here talking about I hear Frank G back there.
We're gonna need to take a 5 minute for Frank.
Hey, he been like that the past 2 shows.
So
he was
like-
like that last week too.
So look, let me ask you this: Do you you don't have like a brick and mortar right now? Do you plan on like getting like a brick and mortar or anything like that?
I actually do have a building that I'm working on.
Okay.
I'm not really close to opening it yet. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And even with everything going on right now, I'm not sure if
Yeah,
I
got
want
you.
to just yet.
Yeah.
But
Right.
thankfully, I do own the building. So
Okay.
It works out.
Okay.
But it's hard to get some people to work. Or it would have been open a couple
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah.
Everybody lazy. Get y'all lazy ass.
Get
right.
y'all lazy
It's
asses
an
up.
interesting time we living in right now. I'm like, how are y'all
Right.
paying bills?
Right.
Real.
Real
So if
shit.
anybody out there cut
Hey, off the
brick
PPP
and make
shit.
windows and cut doors and all of that stuff, hit me
Okay.
up. I need that.
Okay. All right. So you want to go ahead and leave all your socials on how
Yes,
everybody
please.
can get at you and you know what I'm saying and network or whatever and shit
Sure.
you got any kind of like new events upcoming events or whatever coming
I'm
coming
trying
soon?
to plan a pop-up shop for July 23rd. I know it's a little late in the game, but I'm trying to put that together right now.
Okay.
It's going to
Okay.
be at Jessie Francis hair shop in Farmington. Me and her collabing to do a pop-up. Other than that, I'm waiting on Tragan to come on with this premiere for this movie.
Okay.
I had that coming up.
Okay.
But if anybody want to hit me up, they already know it's Stone Jungle Apparel across all platforms, IG, Facebook, whatever. And you can hit me up at Brian Wilbert 12 on IG.
All right.
Okay.
So y'all make sure y'all tap in
Please
the
do.
Stone Jungle
Make
Apparel.
sure y'all check it out.
Show them some love, support.
And if you want some shirts made, I got Stone Jungle Manufacturing too. If anybody needs shirts or hats made or need anything.
Okay.
Where you selling the fireworks at?
2 locations. House of Wax Car Wash on 7 Mile in Mansfield, and the East Side location is 7 Mile in Coney. That's Scotch Castle.
Y'all hear that? East and
All right.
West.
So hey, look.
Go support.
Fireworks, apparel. You need them to act.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Everything.
saying? Model and everything else.
This is that
Holla
part
at
where
him.
you be
know what I'm
like,
saying?
what he don't do.
The Lions,
Right, you know what I'm saying?
attention Lions. He played football too in the movie. So
Quarterback.
Quarterback, wide receiver.
Right. Wide receiver.
You probably could go there.
That would be hilarious.
For real.
He's like, hey y'all, a week later I got a call from the Lions.
You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
I'm your
Right.
manager.
So anybody
We manifested, so we get a portion.
Yeah, so anybody from the Lions and shit come sign them and shit. Hey, we
And
just
shit.
want our cut. That's
And
all.
shit.
And shit.
You actually might get a Lions this year. For real, I do got to present something to the Lions this year too.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
speaking of your manifestation.
Again, she said NFL player. All
I'm
that.
connected
Right.
to you. I'm
Okay,
connected.
all right.
There you go. All
I'm
right.
feeling on.
Uh-huh.
I'm a feminine.
All right. So, hey, so thanks for a great interview, man. We definitely
Right, man.
appreciate it. You gonna stick around for?
Oh yeah, I'm sticking around. This is
All
too
right,
much
so-
fun. I ain't going nowhere. I love this
Hey,
show.
look,
That's what we like to hear.
say the shit about to get a little kind of rough now. and shit.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
ready.
You
Let's,
know,
let's
we
get
about to go
on with
into
this
the main
topic because y'all
topic.
know
Can I
I'm
jump
ready.
in this too?
Let's shoot
this
my
some
band.
bullshit.
Come on with it. All
Definitely,
right.
definitely and shit. You know what I'm saying? So the main topic of the day is Dre.
The main topic of the day we're discussing the overturning of Roe versus Wade.
Yeah, everybody kind of been.
I'm looking at Dre like, you better
Yeah.
not fuck this up. 'Cause
So,
you not presented wrong.
Hey, look,
I
look.
just want to go first.
Yeah, no, we want to. Hey, look, I would say like this. I want all the women to go first.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
This just set us back majorly. Okay, that's number one. To snatch away, first of all of the things that's going on in this world, you choose to focus on this. A woman in her body. We got mass murderers. We got the opioid epidemic. We got this whole ass Ukraine war. We got homelessness. We got poverty. We have so many things that you all can focus on. And out of everything, you chose to attack women. Okay? Because this is an attack against women. So that's number one that really, really gets me. And number two, and I may ruffle some feathers, but women go so hard for the LGBT community, especially the transgenders. And they going so hard for them all while our rights are being snatched in front of us. Put that same energy in yourselves and stay in your own lane. Because ain't nobody going hard for us right now.
Nobody.
We got a few people, but as hard as we go for the LGBT community, how women are always fighting for the transgenders' right and fighting for them to be able to change sex, they're not going as hard for us. In fact, they're worried that this may be an attack on them later on. They still made this about them. So I just feel like this whole thing is really scary. I feel like no one should speak on what a woman chooses to do with her body. I feel like there are a lot of teens that are giving birth to kids and they're just not ready, which is continuing this fucked up ass cycle. So if you are mature enough to say, you know what, I'm not ready, I want to go ahead and, abort until I'm ready, that should be your choice. It's not for us to judge. You know what I'm saying? Under no circumstances. And I just feel like that no one they shouldn't have made that decision. I think that was fucked up.
Yeah, I agree.
I think like to piggyback off of what you said, I'm like, where's our focus at right now? There's like so many different things going on, and I'm just looking at it like, I have a daughter, so it definitely hits home for sure. Because I always say this, like I look at the spirituality of things, like religiously, most people are against that. Most religions are, right? But on a spiritual basis, if, my daughter came to me and that was her situation, I would never want her to be forced in the one or the other, no matter what the circumstances. And I think it's fair to say that it should definitely be a choice. And why would that choice be challenged? There's some issues with discrimination with women in the workplace anyway with being pregnant, let alone the level of just being uncomfortable. Some women are uncomfortable being pregnant.
Oh yeah.
Their maternal instincts don't kick in for whatever reason that may be. I can't explain it. But I mean, it is what it is, but it just shouldn't be up for anybody to decide or determine why that should be not even an option. And I thought it was dope that Dick's Sporting Goods stood up and was like, "We gonna aid 4,000."
Apple did too. Mm-hmm.
And with that being said, it just goes to show that there's such diversity in emotions that it's like, again, it should be a choice. If you choose to not that be your situation of aborting a child, fine, that's on you. But again, that goes back into mind your business.
Yeah.
Whatever somebody chooses to do, it's their choice. But that person has to feel comfortable with their decision.
And then y'all know the day it happened, all of those women that were scheduled for abortion that day, they canceled their abortion. Now that's fucked up.
Yeah, that was messed up.
That was fucked up. So imagine you got an appointment at 2:00 to get an abortion, and it was overturned at 12 p.m. and you on your way to an appointment. Oh nope, you can't get it. You got to keep your baby. Like no plan, no nothing. Like you just forced to keep this child.
Because y'all got to keep.
But everybody don't even have them options though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Some people literally don't have many options.
Yeah.
How I feel about the whole abortion thing, like, I'm kind of like two-sided on the situation because I feel like more people should be like practicing safe sex.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because I got one baby and I'm grown as hell. I got one baby. I ain't never been on birth control before. I just be safe. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this should make people want to be more safe. Y'all shouldn't be out here fucking raw because it feel good, you nasty bitches and you nasty niggas. Get some condoms and all that shit. Get the little lube shit if your shit dry, bitch. Or go check your pH balance. I'm for real.
No, for real.
Go check your pH balance. Some of these hoes don't know, excuse me, some of these bitches don't know that they motherfucking estrogen levels is off.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Because you gotta. I feel like this is how you have to talk to our community sometimes for them to understand. Because when you try to speak intellect,
they don't understand.
They don't understand.
And so a lot of women use abortion as a contraceptive too, and you can't be doing that. I know a girl that got like 14 abortions. She just get them all the time.
Done. You done, baby. You out of there. You are gone. I just feel like we need to be more responsible with sex. Like, if you that horny, get you some toys. They got the rolls out. They got the rolls with the vibrator part at the end. They got all types of stuff out. They got the pocket pussy. They got the all types of stuff out for you. Not
for men too.
For me, they got so much stuff out. I just feel like females need to practice more safe sex, and men need to stop pressing women to have unprotected sex because it feel good. If you not about to court this woman, you ain't finna be with this woman, stop trying to make her fuck you raw. You know what I'm saying? I hate when dudes do that. That's why I don't be fucking around, because that's what they want to do. They want to fuck raw and all that shit, but you not my man. Is you finna pay these bills?
Right.
Is you finna help me with these music videos? They $1,100 and up. If you finna do this, you finna do that. You ain't finna do all that. It's just a fuck. We need to be using a condom if it's just a fuck. I'm not putting my mouth on your dick, because if it ain't mine, I ain't sucking it.
Right.
I don't know where it been. That shit could be everywhere. If it's mine, I'm sucking that bitch until the skin come off.
Said if he for
but if it ain't mine, I don't
going
want
on
it.
there.
And that's how I live life.
And people so open and they're so free when it comes to sex. And the number one thing is, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's we grown. I hate hearing that.
If you say that, that's
different. We are grown here. Like, I absolutely hate hearing that. Because people fuck for the fun of it now.
Yeah, it's not
like,
fun.
It's not,
I get bored. I'm tired of missionary. I'm tired of the back shots. I'm bored. Buy a swing, make that motherfucker hang from the ceiling. I want to be upside down. Show me something different, baby. I'm tired. I'm bored too. A lot of dudes want poly and shit. Not to get off topic, but a lot of dudes want poly and shit. That's cool and all, but if you can't have poly if you ain't got poly pockets. Poly pockets, like for real.
Hanging down the street, poly pockets.
Hey, look, that's a new song I got on the way too.
Poly
Pockets,
you gotta have poly pockets. Everybody want poly. Everybody want to do it unprotected. Everybody just nasty. Everybody licking each other, licking,
sucking and licking on each other. Yeah.
Got cavities, holes in them. Come on, like we too old for this, y'all. When is we gonna grow up?
So what about the women who try to make men have unprotected sex?
Because it is. I'm allergic to condoms.
Women that's out here doing it.
I'm allergic to condoms. That's what it is.
They say they number one excuse is they're allergic to latex.
They're allergic to latex.
So get sheepskin or something.
Yeah.
Or get the female condom. They got so much different condoms, man. I'm telling you.
But the sheepskin and stuff doesn't.
It doesn't protect against STDs.
They got some stuff. They got a silicone wee that go in a man's penis. Like
they got the foam that you can put in the vagina to kill the sperm.
Like extra, like it's an extra penis on top of penis, and you protect it. He protect it.
What the fuck? I think we still have unprotected sex.
Yeah.
What happened now?
I mean, Planned Parenthood is very important.
Yeah.
And it is a conversation I actually have with my daughter all the time. And I'm sure she want me to shut the hell up. I'm sure of it because I talk to her all the time. Because I tell her, I'm like, look, having sexual urges is a natural thing.
It's natural.
I would never tell you when to share your body, but I want you to be mindful about why you're sharing it, how you're sharing it, and when you feel like it's right in your heart to share it. So I say that to say I strongly agree with you because at the end of the day, some parents are not having these real conversations. Yeah. And they're afraid. It's like we can't be afraid of our own children that we created. We have to be willing to say, you know what, this is going to be an uncomfortable conversation for me, but I'm going to have it because
I'd rather have it with you.
It's important, and it's important to me that if my child's going to share their body with somebody, male or female, that they're mindful about being intentional about who they're being with sexually. And so I agree.
And to not go further, I know we still on the abortion topic, but just to make it small, let's just be more safe. And I feel like this is going to make people be more safe.
I hope
Don't
so.
everybody got $50 for the pill,
so.
the morning after pill, and all of that. Y'all got to be more safe.
I agree with you that it probably will. Not that much, but it's going to make more people think twice. But my take on it is I kind of feel I'm kind of 50-50 on it.
That's how.
Because ultimately, I do feel you shouldn't be telling nobody what to do with their own body. That's this person's body. Who the fuck are you? That's just like, that's no different than the mandate for the fucking vaccine. Like, if I don't want to get it, I don't want to get that shit. It should be the same, you know what I'm saying? It's the same way.
You about to get that shit.
Oh, for the jab. I take that back. But
Let the fuck us up before we get started.
you shouldn't be telling somebody what to do with their body. But on the other 100%. Half of it is Planned Parenthood and all that shit was created to destroy the black family. A lot of people don't know Margaret Sanger started that shit, and she was
I feel like they're misusing that word because Planned Parenthood is really about planning before that situation even occurs.
But listen,
but a lot of them are titled that.
But listen,
see, that's why I was gonna go on that historical aspect
what it is,
of who
you have to look up who started Planned
and what she was about,
and what was the purpose behind it.
Yeah,
her purpose behind that was to decrease the black population.
Yeah, she was a eugenist.
But you do understand why they're doing this because it has nothing to do with the black population decreasing. It's the white population.
Their
population is decreasing.
Yeah, exactly. So it's more so now. Basically, it's more so a political ploy because really, the people that's voting for that, they probably still let one of their 14-year-old daughters or something get raped. I bet you they still gonna end up getting
they gonna get a lawyer
or get pregnant by a black boy.
Yeah, get an abortion for them.
Yeah.
So it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's a political ploy. That's all it really is. And the good thing is that it's not in every state. It goes by not yet.
No, so when it comes to the ruling is just on a federal level, but it does go back to the states, right? So let me give y'all a little in-depth information. Okay, so the average abortions or whatever that occur, say in the world, from the World Health Organization, is about 1.2 million abortions a year, right? So here in America, it's about between 630,000. That's the low end, and then the high end is 886,000 per year, right? That's a lot. So when you start doing say the numbers, the history and stuff like that, just like Dre was mentioning Margaret Sanger, right? So back in 1916 or whatever, she established Planned Parenthood. Now she's a well-known, say, eugenist / racist, okay? So she's known to go around, say, have meetings and stuff like that with the KKK and stuff like that or whatever, and be a supporter of, say, Adolf Hitler, and Darwinism and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So you have a person who deliberately, if you look at, even say now, you can just look at where our majority of the Planned Parenthoods are, right? They're just not conveniently in our neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? Just like fertility clinics and stuff like that. It's just not more of them in not our neighborhoods and stuff like that. So you kind of got to like understand the angle of the beginning of what they wanted to do, right? Then two, all right? So a lot of people and stuff don't understand. Like, here go one. The person itself, you know what I'm saying? Her name wasn't, her name is actually Norma McCorvey, right? So back in 1969 or whatever, this case took place. Roe versus Wade, right? So Wade was the attorney, all right? Roe was the woman, okay? So she was married. This was a case in Texas. So she was married, you know what I'm saying, back when she, like, underage marriage. She was like 15, 16 years old, right? Her first time that when she got pregnant or whatever, she ended up giving her kid or whatever to her parents. Then she turned around and got pregnant again. And then and shit, she had her daughter or whatever, or kid or whatever, adopted. Then she turned around again, and the third child or whatever was supposedly, she lied and was like, oh, she was raped by a black man first. This was after the Planned Parenthood and stuff like that, back in, let's say, 73, when they ruled on the case. So she wanted to go ahead and have an abortion with the third one. So I just look at it like this. Okay, so strike one, strike two, strike three, right? So you wanted to have an abortion.
She did all of this within her marriage?
No, she got divorced when she was 16.
Oh, okay.
So she got pregnant underage, right? That's for one, between 15
back then
and 16.
It wasn't underage.
Yeah, but I'm just looking at it as the whole
in a comparison
story,
now,
as far as what it was, you know what I mean, her story. So when you start looking at it, back in 1995, she was approached by, say, some anti-abortionist group or whatever, right? And it was another person, whatever, that was a part of that ended up swaying her to go against, say, pro-abortion and start going against it, right? She ended up taking the money. She did an interview back in 1995, right? She did it, well, before she died, I'm sorry, back in 2017. But she spoke about back in 1995 where she ended up going against having abortions and stuff like that, right? Mm-hmm. And she bragged about getting paid about it. And she was like, oh, I'm a hell of an actor. So once you start looking at the actual case itself, yeah, everything that I'm saying, you can look it up for yourself. So when she actually was on her deathbed in 2017, and this when she died, she actually came out and was like, yeah, I was paid by these people, whatever, to say, hey, I'm against, say, abortions and stuff like that or whatever. And she was like, oh, I'm a good ass actor behind it. So all I'm going to say is this. True enough, as far as my opinion, should nobody have any kind of autonomy, I don't care if it's my wife or whoever, as far as men or women, or about your body, period. You know what I'm saying? That goes as far as the jabby jabs or abortions or anything like that. You know, whoever you believe in, that's what you believe in. That's who you got to take the shit up with. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
However, I will say, I'll just ask y'all a question. Having the ability to have abortions in, you know, say just at record numbers or whatever, has it been beneficial to our community?
I feel like that's none of our business of whether or not it's been official, you know, to our community, because everybody's personal situation is different. Look at all of these young women that are having children at a very high rate, and they don't have any type of parenting skills. They don't have support system. The daddy is not in this in the picture. They don't have the education. They don't even have a high school education, and yet they're giving birth to children. You got 30-year-old grandmas walking around here. You got all these little girls talk about pop, lock, and drop it, and all that. They don't have shit to look up to because they mama's 17. Is that beneficial to the community? You got these young men that's getting killed because they don't have fathers, because their father was too young to want to step up and take care of a child, and they got the fuck on. So they was forced to be raised by a 17-year-old mother who has no common sense, because she's just as young and she's just scratching to survive, and she's a product of her environment. So every situation is different. Yes, you got a few people that managed to get it together. I had my son when I was 16 years old. My son is now in college. He's in the Army. He's doing well for himself. But you don't have a lot of situations like mine. Most of the situations turn out to where there's a continuance of a generational curse.
Yeah.
So is that helping our community? So if you mess around and become 16 years old and you have the options to terminate and not bring a child into this world with more fucked up shit and a more fucked up generation, who are we to judge?
But let me ask you this: would say more, say, quote unquote, mentorship or education put, say, younger people in a better situation before they even get a chance to even experience an adult situation as far as having sex?
It would, but is that
there's
happening?
your answer. That's the benefit.
Yeah.
Because
But
it's the
that's
education.
a legitimate question, because we see where the problem is where you have a lot of immature, say, young kids and stuff like that or whatever, you know what I'm saying, say, involving themselves,
Right.
say, in an adult situation, right? So instead of, say, continuing, you know what I'm saying, far as if their mother is 17 years old and then you see what I'm saying, it's like you said, they keep on repeating the same situations and not fixing it. You understand what I'm saying?
Right, I understand exactly what you're saying.
But
You
what
understand
she's
I'm saying?
saying is, it's just,
No, I
it's
totally
just like
understand.
if you're saying, "Oh, I had a bad day," and somebody be like, "Oh, I had a bad day too," and y'all comparing y'all bad days. Now trying to compare a pregnancy to another pregnancy for why or how it happened is not worth that competition or that battle. You get what I mean? Because let's just say that somebody was raped versus somebody that had sex, maybe uneducated, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, is like she said, it's not our job to make those comparisons,
Right.
because at the end of the day, it'll never matter, because if it's unwanted, it's unwanted.
Absolutely.
So what? Let me ask y'all this: what would be more, say, a solution to,
like you said, the education. I think that
early on, say, far as like if you know, if there are, you know, say, I don't know, educated or more, say, mature, say, people as far as being adults, you know what I'm saying, with their children, to explain to them, you know what I'm saying, the possibilities of when you having sex at a young age and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
That's your answer, though.
I feel that.
No, I'm just, you know.
But let me ask you
trying to feel it
this.
out. That's all. I'm just.
Do you really think it's about taking away a woman's rights, or is it about control? Because if you look at the real
We're looking at the focal point of it.
Nixon signed Roe versus Wade into law in 1971, a
Right.
Republican president. Trump
about
started
control.
packing the courts 3 years ago with these
It's about
Republican
control.
judges, right? Because what did he plan on doing? He wanted to get into office with his Republican constituents.
Right.
Right? Okay, so now 33% of the male population, white male, agree with it. 33% of white women population agree with it, because the numbers say that minorities have more abortions than the white women. What they're showing
Which is a lie.
we can take away anything from
definitely
you
a lie.
that we want to take away. Because should these kids be having babies? Hell the fuck no, they should.
Right.
And minorities is not it. First of all, let's just be real. A lot of minorities had kids because they could not afford the abortion. We are not the people that's walking around here aborting, because if we were at this high rate, then it wouldn't be so much. It's rapid as far as teen pregnancy in our community. No, what's going on is they're the ones that's running to the abortion clinic, and they're also the ones that's dying off.
Yeah, because
and what
that's
they're
why they
saying
wanna-
is our
that's why they wanna
bloodline is
stop it.
dying off.
Yeah.
We're gonna stop it because it's about to be more of them than it is of us. So we're not gonna allow y'all to get these abortions. And on top of that, it's still going to trickle down on the black community, because we always get hit no matter what.
So just to piggyback off of what you said, okay, so like for more information, I will say, like, check out this book by, she was a psychiatrist, all right? Well-known psychiatrist named Dr. Frances Cress Wellesley, right? So she has a book called The ISIS Papers, all right? The Keys to the Colors. So she breaks down the whole, quote-unquote, systematic of white supremacy, right? And one of the main things that she really like touches on is genetic annihilation, all right? So one thing I would say is what she really touches on is the fear of America being browner and browner and stuff like that, because that's what they always keep it about. So when you start hearing this shit about replacement theory, right? Critical race theory and all this shit that they keep on putting out and stuff like that, that's to kind of like normalize and be on code with each other to say, hey, we need to do something about it.
Yeah.
Because if, I will say this, if it was more so and shit about them not having enough, say, numbers, quote unquote, you know what I'm saying, of births and stuff like that, if they wasn't at a decline as rapid as they were, this shit wouldn't even happen.
It wouldn't even happen.
You see what I'm saying?
And not to mention, not only are they at a decline, let's just speak scientific facts. It is harder for white women to produce children than it is black women.
Yeah, of course.
White women have a harder time producing children. So on top of y'all not being able to produce children at a high rate, you got the nerve enough to be aborting. Y'all are killing our race.
Yeah.
And it is. And here's the thing. Y'all keep saying we're worried about it being more brown people than white people, but it is more brown people on this earth because you have Latinos, you have Mexicans, you have all these Indians. It's more brown people on this earth.
No, we the global majority.
Absolutely.
I feel like that's the reason why so many public schools closed down, because they trying to stop education on sex. Like when I was growing up,
absolutely,
we had a lot of education and health and on sex and everything like that. So it wasn't that many people that was pregnant in my time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm not even that old. I'm still young. But still, it's just like, you know, like I feel like they trying to take that away. Like we need more education, more seminars on young females. There's a lot of females that don't even got parents and they out here having sex, or they was tricked off when they was young. So it's a lot of females like that. Like these female homes that they got for females that got kids and shit, they need to make this better. There's no way we should be going to these homes to come see these girls and shit and it look fucked up.
And they really
make
done
them feel
all
like
of them
women
down.
in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? You go in there, it look like a fucking prison in there.
do.
Fix that shit the fuck up.
But
where the fuck is our tax dollars going
But
to?
even with all of the education, y'all, let's just be real. Sex is exploited so much. These kids have access to porn. You got, I mean, I watched P-Belly, okay? I had to turn it off. I had to turn it off. I've never in my life seen a TV show where they actually show a penis going inside a butt or a penis going inside somebody's mouth.
Oh, I
I've
ain't
never
see that.
seen no
I'm
shit
glad
like
I ain't
that.
watched that shit.
So imagine all of the kids that have
Right,
access
you know
to
what I
this.
mean?
You can easily watch porn. You can easily jump on Instagram. You see a bitch twerking. You see this. You see that. So all they do is talk about sex on the music. All they do is show
Right.
sex on the videos.
But you know, in America, like when people come from these foreign countries, like American women are over sexualized.
Oh,
People coming
absolutely.
into- because it's how we are able to explicit and show these type of things on TV. So then they think that we're all sexualized like
Yep.
that. And that's
Yeah,
not even the
it's
case.
not even the case.
So-
I feel like we should hold something like a sex drive or safe sex drive here and give away condoms and shit, little roses and stuff, because y'all can't be out here doing this shit. Like they trying to fuck us up.
Because y'all
See,
forgot
just
about the
a-
Like, we need to do
STDs.
that.
So look, that's what I want to say. So just to speak on like like behind you or whatever, like, do you really think that this ruling or whatever and shit will stop, say, men and women? You know what I'm saying?
I can't say it will stop because at the end of the day, people are going to do what they want to do.
Fucking for sport. You know what I'm saying? Because
I
that's
don't
No,
think
it's
it
not.
will.
It's not going to stop it.
Gonna be really
Yeah, it's not going to stop it. And my whole thing is, I think it goes back to something Keith just said: the exploitation of the sex and all through society and this and that. It's not. It's more so if you've seen it with these kids are seeing. Like I saw a commercial today, and it was saying something about doing something for transgender kids, and I'm thinking to myself,
yeah,
like,
they
what?
try.
like
They
little
politicize
kids,
this shit. They saying
wait,
all
like
kind of
hold
shit.
on, like
Yeah,
why
go
you
ahead, go ahead.
why is it? How do you have 8, 9, 10-year-old transgender kids? They don't even know what they want to be yet.
See, that's
I mean, not to change the subject or whatever this and that, but
shit right
but
there.
ultimately it goes back to, like you said, it's just more so about them trying to save their population, because the chick, I forgot where she was, but she was at a rally with Trump after it happened, and she mentioned that she slipped up and was like,
no, I seen that shit. I forgot her name, but
we're glad they overturned
for white
to
life.
give more white life. Some shit like that.
So like you were just saying with the transgender though.
But
why y'all not focus on y'all giving them all the rights to change everything on their body and be able to identify?
There you go. So ain't that some hypocritical shit?
Abortion.
Exactly.
So now
like
look,
that is crazy to me.
They're gonna try to get to that next too.
Yeah.
So
that's what's coming next.
So now look though, look at this though. You know why y'all mentioning that shit? Like who has been like who was the political aspect, or who was the political party that's more so pushing
the Democrats,
the trans shit, right? So they saying, oh, you can go ahead and shit and take these drugs, and you can go ahead this and that. We can go to your school, you know, kids' schools and talk to their ass and this and that. Now, mind you though, like how in the fuck are you talking to kids? You know what I'm saying? Where they need to be focusing on their schooling and all kind of shit.
Math and shit.
That's an adult kind of situation, right? You know what I'm saying? As far as anything to deal with sex is really, you know what I'm saying?
It's adult shit.
Situation. You know what I'm saying? So it's like for you to be talking about it's okay for anybody to be going around some fucking kids at the age of fucking whatever it is and
5
shit,
years
5, 6,
old.
6 years old and all that kind of shit. You a fucking pervert. You nasty as shit, and your ass need to get the fuck on out.
Yeah, they shouldn't be doing that.
I don't care about any means because.
I'm not gonna lie.
When somebody is grown, you have the right to go ahead and choose and do what the fuck you want to do in your own bedroom, however. But leave kids alone. I'm sorry.
Yeah, leave the kids alone. Let them make their own choices.
Period.
This is why I left high school early. I didn't graduate high school, and I didn't get a GED either. I went straight to community college and got my bachelor's and my associates, and I've been working in corporate for over 10 years.
Yeah.
And I'm a music artist. So I'm excelling as Diamond Pajay in corporate and excelling as Jay Judo in the entertainment world. And I'm just letting y'all know that y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. Y'all don't have to go to school and see this silly shit.
Yeah.
Go take your ass on. Go do something else. Because I didn't know that you could go to community college when you still was in high school. I dropped out in 11th grade. I couldn't stay focused. I kept fighting. There was too much shit going on. I was new to the gay shit. Girls was liking me and shit. I'm fighting them up. I was tired of that shit. I couldn't focus.
Yeah.
Right.
So I left. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't do none of that. And I've been through a lot of stuff getting locked up. I got pregnant at 16, my first baby. And I got an abortion. Then I waited till I was 25 to have my one and only kid I got now. So it's ways to go around this mindset, you know?
Yeah.
Ultimately, the whole thing of it is you let people do what they want to do with their own selves. You gotta let people decide for themselves. It shouldn't be decided by no court what they should be allowed to do with their own body. We about to hop into facts with Frank right quick, and then we gonna end the show.
Facts. Everybody said I was quiet last week, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm tired of them trying to shove this gay shit down everybody's fucking throat.
Yeah.
And when I say shit like that, it makes me homophobic.
Nah,
but every TV show...
It make a motherfucker even worse. Like, goddamn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no
you can
problem
do
with nobody being gay.
Yeah, me either.
I don't either, but here's the thing. Why do I got to watch it on every fucking TV show?
Absolutely.
Why do you got to have a man kiss a man where there's no need for that shit?
I don't even want to see fucking
commercials
straight people kiss motherfuckers all the time.
Right.
It's like, if this some murder shit, get to the murder shit. I don't want to see motherfuckers like real shit. Like, I don't. You know what I'm saying?
What point are you
So you
trying
don't
to
like
make?
James
My
Bond?
point is this. They are going to shove shit down your throat. Just like they took away the rights because they said it wasn't in the Constitution. Well, the Constitution was written way before fucking abortion came out. So are they going to go back and put that in there? All I'm saying is you have to be mindful of what they're doing right now, facts, because they're trying to snatch shit away from you. And all you young kids out there, please, fucking rubbers cost $3.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
You
I
can order a
totally
box on
agree.
Amazon,
But some of y'all don't need to be parents. You can't even take care of your damn self.
Absolutely.
You have to look out for you because they're trying to take shit away from you. And trust me, they're going to start taking away your aid. They're going to start taking away whatever you need to take care of that baby because you can't have an abortion.
Are you truly free, though? You know what I'm saying?
Get aid and take care of the baby.
I have never
I
had
take care of my
government
child on my own,
assistance.
though.
I need some bridge card, but no, like.
So overall, Frank, you feel like what?
I'm saying just be fucking mindful, because these Republicans ain't fucking around.
Yeah.
They ain't fucking around. It ain't about the rights. It's about control. Because how does a gun have more rights than a woman?
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. And that's
crazy.
my
You
whole
can
point.
make
When you say it like that.
You can make a woman have a baby, but you can't protect the kids in school.
Look,
What kind of
how
shit
about
is
the,
that?
look, how about the jabby jab and shit? If you don't motherfucking do that shit, you can't go to work.
Right.
Yeah,
So if you can't go to work, how can you take care of your kids?
So listen, you guys, we gotta actually end the show, and it's not to cut everybody off, but it is 9:30. So if you guys want to, Dre, you got any last words that you want to say as far as what's going on for next week's topic?
Yeah, just shout out to Brian Wilbur for coming in.
Shout out. Hey, look.
Best intro
Make
I
sure
ever
y'all
had.
holler at him and shit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Stone
next
Jungle
week, guys, we
Apparel.
will have movie producer Casey Carson. I was in Black Lives, so make sure to go watch that on
shout out
Tubi
to
right
Casey.
now. Shout out to Casey.
All right.
Casey
Shout out
will
to
be in the
KC.
building.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody who was tuning in, listening to us on all platforms. Today, remember, you can catch this episode on iHeartRadio tomorrow, and you can catch everything live as is being
Facebook,
already Facebook,
podcasting.
YouTube,
Yep.
podcasting.
Yep.
Thank you, everybody.
And somebody bring some food. Somebody bring food.
Key. All right. Somebody bring key.
Straight shooters. Straight shooters. Straight shooters. Straight shooters. We politicking and conversating. We don't miss, we straight shooters. Load it up, keep the aim right, no sideways, we straight shooters. Podcast for the upper class.